Part 1. Walk in, say hello. You open the shop door and take a small breath. The smell of fresh bread or new clothes fills the air. You look around. Everything feels a little new, maybe a little busy. But do not worry. You are here to learn, to speak, and to try. You smile and say softly, "Good morning." The shopkeeper looks up and smiles back. "Good morning," he says. You feel happy. First step is done. You spoke English. Sometimes you may feel shy. Your mouth feels dry and your mind forgets words. It happens to everyone. Do not stop. Take a second and breathe. You can always say hello. How are you today? It sounds friendly and kind. If you want to ask something, you can say, "Is this fresh or do you have this in another color?" These are simple but very useful. You can use them in many shops. When the shopkeeper speaks fast, you may not understand. Do not feel bad. Just smile and say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" Or could you speak a little slowly? It shows respect. People will help you. Now look at how a small talk can go. You, "Good morning." Shopkeeper, "Good morning. How can I help you?" You, "I'm just looking, thank you." Shopkeeper, "Sure, take your time." See? Easy and polite. You are already doing it. When you leave, do not forget to say, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Small words, big power. They make you sound friendly and confident. Let's practice together in your mind. Imagine you are entering the shop. You open the door, smile, and say, "Good morning." You ask a question. You listen. You reply. You smile again when you leave. Each time you do this, you grow a little braver. Next time, your voice will be stronger. Your heart will not beat so fast. Your English will flow like a calm river. So remember this, every hello is a new chance. Every thank you is a small success. Every mistake is part of your learning. You can do this. Walk in, smile, and say hello. The world of English opens when you take that first step. Part 2. Ask about the item. You walk slowly around the shop. Your eyes stop on something you like. Maybe it is a shirt. Maybe it is a small gift. You smile. You want to ask the price, but you are not sure how. Do not worry. You can do it easily. You point to the item and say, "How much is this?" The shopkeeper looks and says, "It is 200 rupees." You repeat, "200 rupees?" Okay. Good job. Repeating helps you remember the number and shows that you are listening carefully. Now, maybe you want another color or size. You can ask, "Do you have this in blue?" Or is there a bigger size? The shopkeeper may say, "Yes, one moment," or "Sorry, only this size." That is fine. You tried. You spoke. You asked clearly. Sometimes you may hear a word you do not understand. Maybe the shopkeeper says, "This one is imported." You can ask, "What does that mean?" When you ask, you learn new words. And that makes your English stronger every day. You can also ask interesting questions like, "Where does this come from?" or "Is it new?" People enjoy answering when you show interest. These small questions help you make friendly conversations too. Let us imagine a short talk. You, "How much is this bag?" Shopkeeper, "That one is 350 rupees. You, 350? Is it new?" Shopkeeper, "Yes, it just came yesterday." You, "Oh, nice. Do you have it in red?" Shopkeeper, "Yes, we do." You, "Great, I will take a look." Thank you. See how natural that sounds? You are not just buying something. You are speaking, asking, and learning. Sometimes the shop is busy. The shopkeeper speaks quickly. You can say, "Could you repeat that, please?" or "I did not catch that." That is polite and helpful. You do not need to feel shy. Remember this. Every time you ask a question in English, your confidence grows. You start to think in English, not just translate in your head. You are not just a customer now. You are a learner, a speaker, and a brave communicator. So next time you go shopping, smile and ask, "How much is this?" Listen carefully. Repeat the answer. Keep your words short, clear, and full of confidence. Each small question is a big step in your English journey. Part 3. Bargain politely. You see something you really like in the shop. It looks perfect, but the price feels a little high. You smile and think, "Maybe I can ask for a lower price." That is called bargaining. It is common in many markets and small shops. You take a small step forward and ask politely, "Can you give me a discount?" The shopkeeper looks at you and smiles. Small discount, okay? Wow, you did it. You asked nicely and it worked. Sometimes you can try saying, "Will you take 150 rupees?" Or, "Can I buy two for 300?" These are gentle ways to ask for a better deal. Your tone matters more than your words. If you smile and speak kindly, people will want to help you. You can also say, "That is a little expensive. Can you make it a bit less?" Be sure to use "please" and "thank you." They make your English sound warm and respectful. Here is a small example. You, "How much is this scarf?" Shopkeeper, "It is 200 rupees. You, "Can you give me a discount, please?" Shopkeeper, "Okay, 180. You, "Thank you. That is kind of you." See? You both smile. You both feel good. You spoke clearly and respectfully. That is real communication. Sometimes the shopkeeper will say no. Maybe he says, "Sorry, fixed price." Do not feel bad. Just say, "Okay, thank you." It is not a loss, it is practice. You used English in a real situation. If you ever feel upset or shy, take a breath. You can always come back later or go to another shop. Bargaining is not a fight, it is a small friendly game. You will get better with practice. Try it like this. You, "Can you make it a little cheaper?" Shopkeeper, "No, this is the best price." You, "All right, thank you anyway." Even when you do not get a discount, you still win. You spoke English with confidence. Every please, every thank you, and every calm smile makes you sound polite and natural. So next time, do not be afraid to bargain. Be friendly. Be patient. Be kind. You are not only saving money, you are building your English skills too. Part 4. Pay and check the change. You have found what you want. You asked the price, maybe even bargained a little. Now it is time to pay. This is the last and most important step. You take out your money and count it quietly in your hand. You do not need to hurry. Counting helps you stay calm and sure. Then you smile and say, "Here you go." The shopkeeper takes the money and begins to count too. Sometimes you do not have enough cash. That is okay. You can ask, "Can I pay by card?" Or, "Do you accept card payment?" Some shops will say yes, others no. If they say yes, you hand your card and wait. If not, you can say, "No problem, I will pay by cash." After payment, the shopkeeper gives you change. Always look at it carefully. You do not need to show doubt. You just need to be smart. Count it quietly and say, "Thank you." That is correct. Sounds polite and confident. But sometimes mistakes happen. Maybe the shopkeeper gives less change by accident. Do not feel shy to speak. You can say, "Excuse me, the change is short by 10 rupees," or "You gave me less." These are calm, clear words. Never sound angry or rude. Most shopkeepers will check and say sorry. Here is a small example. Here you go. Shopkeeper, thank you. Here is your change. You counts it quietly. "Excuse me, I think the change is short by 10 rupees. Shopkeeper, oh, sorry. Here you are. Thank you very much. See? Simple, polite, and clear. You did not argue. You just used English with confidence. When everything is done, take your bag and check your item quickly. Is it the right color? Is it packed well? If something looks wrong, ask right away. You can say, "Sorry, this one looks a little damaged. Can I change it?" That shows you are careful and responsible. Finally, smile and say, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Those small words make a big difference. The shopkeeper will remember your politeness. So remember these steps. Count your money, ask kindly, check your change, and thank the person. Being polite does not mean being quiet, it means being clear and kind. Every payment is not just buying something. It is another chance to speak English naturally, calmly, and with confidence. Part 5. Say goodbye and small talk. You hold your bag and feel happy. The shopping is done. Now it is time to say goodbye in a friendly way. You smile and say, "Thank you. Have a nice day." These simple words show good manners and make people feel warm. If you visit the same shop again, greet the shopkeeper with a smile. You can say, "Hello again. I liked the item I bought last time." Sounds natural and kind. The shopkeeper will remember you. You can also add a little small talk. Ask, "How was your day?" Or, "Did you have a busy morning?" Small talk helps you sound friendly and confident. It also gives you more practice with real English. Short compliments are always nice. You can say, "This is very good," or "You have a nice shop." These words make people happy, and they make you sound polite. When you walk out, smile again. You have used English for greeting, asking, buying, paying, and thanking. Wow, that is a lot. Keep using these steps each time you go shopping. Every hello and thank you helps you speak English with more ease and joy. Great work, my friend.